I'm so fucking mad because I was like, I was glossing over a few of these just to make sure there weren't any like bad ones. And what? Yeah, I hate whoever wrote this one. Hi everyone, welcome to the Low Cortisol stream, and I will be your guide, Gale Galleon. Today's stream objective is very simple: to remain as calm, composed, sexy, suave, mature, and adult as possible. I have compiled a list of stories, statements, and otherwise everything else in between to read to you guys today. Thank you very much for your submissions, everybody. Are we dead? No. In fact, this is supposed to be a healing opportunity where all of us can join feathers together and enjoy a day where we can revel in the peace and tranquility that is people. Sexy? Always. That's rule number 1. Always be sexy. The gray signifies this is purgatory. No, 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 no. No. Oh no. Oh no, you have bad karma. Oh no, you have bad karma. Hey, don't let your cortisol get high though, okay? Even though we're all dead, even though we're actually not, if you think we're all dead, then at least know that you're together with us in purgatory. And you'll be stuck with us forever. That's not the worst thing you could have, right? First stream in a few months and we're dead. We're not dead, guys. We're fine. Trust me, I would know if we were dead or not. Would a dead guy be able to do this? Not likely. That's a zombie noise? Shows what you know. Zombies aren't real. They probably do all that on the regular, yeah. Well, you're stupid. You're stupid. That's right, I said it. I said the big S word. You're not a shithead. You're not stinky. You're stupid. And I hate you. This feels so ominous. No, guys. Why is it? You see, this is the problem we have. This is why we need to break the boundaries. You guys are only familiar with a Gale Galleon who only goes up to like... I'm sorry, he only goes down to like 90%. I'm constantly at 90 to 100% at all times. We need to drop that down. We need to get our cortisol low. I'm talking like 15%, 10%. We're trying to get it all the way down there. Like when you're at the roller rink and they tell you, how low can you go? Can you get down low? All the way to the flow? We're gonna roller derby our way out of this. Saibao MFer? Wow, rude as fuck. But you know what? You're allowed to. I think it's important to vent when you have to. You know what I mean? It was proven, like, on Mythbusters, like, swearing is really good for relieving a lot of, not only just, like, tension, but pain as well. If you ever feel pain, if you start swearing, it actually helps alleviate some of that pain. It's a very useful technique, so good job for practicing that. He won't say shithead because it's on the pet name tier list. See, you're pulling out such interesting information again. I think that's very, very brave of you to out yourself as Gale Galleon's #1 fan. That's impressive, and I'm also flattered. Thank you so much. The world is out of balance. Should I get a pipsqueak on my shoulder? Is that what it is? The world is healing. The world is now healing. This is kind of scary behavior. Alice Afton, did you know that your last name is named after a guy who stuffed children's souls into stuffed animal, like, mechanical bodies? I would say that's pretty scary. Cortisol lowered? Yeah. Keep on swearing up a storm if you need to. It's good for you. Alright, let's get on with it. How's about that? Let's see what you guys want to say to lower our cortisol. Let's work together and have a very harmonious day. This one comes from, as they named themselves on this one, this is from Archie. They said that they eat burgers by meticulously disassembling and eating each individual part. They also peel the toppings and cheese off their pizza and lick the sauce, discarding the crust. Well, if you don't like pizza, have you considered making something like a salad? Or perhaps a pasta salad, so you can have that pasta sauce on there too, that tomato sauce. You can even throw cheese on top of it as well instead of wasting a perfectly good pizza. It seems very wasteful in my opinion, but I can't blame you. I'm also a picky eater, right? Yay, a friend? Ghosting? I think we have to put you down. I'm so sorry. Rest in peace. Let's see. Not all of these are listed with their authors, so I won't be able to credit everybody. So I'll do my best. Doesn't that just grind your gears? Absolutely not. I'm not one to shame somebody for their food choices. That'd be a little bit hypocritical. And I'm not a hippo, nor am I critical. This one says, when you're running late to be somewhere and you get every red traffic light possible, whilst being stuck behind drivers going 10 kilometers below the speed limit. Man, that sounds very frustrating, but I'm glad you decided to vent that out to me. Although, I'm not exactly sure what 10 kilometers is, so my frame of reference may be a little bit skewed. Yeah, I'm confused as well, Barry. What the fuck is a kilometer? What the hell? What the hecky? You're lucky I forgot to submit any bad stories, but you already know too much? No, it's okay. I think just seeing your name in chat already raises my blood pressure, so I think I'll refrain from thinking about what you might have put. I'm sorry, that's a joke. You don't actually raise my blood pressure. Is joke. This one says, milk before cereal. Jelly before peanut butter. Fold pizza horizontally. Turning the TV volume to odd numbers that are not multiples of 5. You know, I had to get over that recently, actually. 10 kilometers is like 87,000 burgers. I actually believe you, by the way. I actually believe your math. That actually sounds proper. Surely. Milk before cereal is the correct way. I agree with this person. No, 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 no. I'm waggling my finger at you right now. No, 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 no. Milk never goes before the cereal, because if you put the cereal in after the milk, it gets splashy, splashy. And then you get dairy all over your countertop. And that's always a pain in the ass. We hate pains in the asses. What's wrong with jelly before peanut butter? So, I think this person's doing it wrong. You're supposed to spread both the peanut butter and the jelly on 2 different slices. You big goofball. You're not supposed to put them on the same slice. That's completely counterintuitive. You're supposed to put them on different slices. Are you eating rocks for cereal? No, but when you pour cereal, it drops in. It goes... You know what I mean? And if you pour the milk afterwards, you get to coat all the ice cream, cereal with milk preemptively, so you can start eating off the top. Do you not microwave your cereal? You say one more word, I'm gonna put a gun in your mouth. I'm not joking. I'll fucking do it. This is a threat. Anyway, don't fold your pizza horizontally unless you live in New York. Only people from New York are allowed to do that, and it's normal. Anywhere else, you're just being a poser. Alright, this next one is a long story. We got quite a number of long stories, which I'm very excited for. So thank you for immersing me. Depending on which cereal you're eating, it can splash, like Cookie Crisp, which I don't think they make anymore. Maybe they do, but I've never seen it in a long time. Forget about it. Certified pizza haver folder. Certified taco pizza enjoyer. This story says, what if I just... This was 2 different... They had some ADHD here. Anyway. They said, okay, never mind. You didn't read that. A few weeks ago, I had a 5-minute break in the middle of class and used it to go to the bathroom. Me and a girl in class went out, but saw the girls' restrooms closed for cleaning. There were no other bathrooms on the floor, so we took the elevator, and I got to know her. We yapped and it was sweet. Then we went to the bathroom on the 2nd floor, and when I finished, she was gone. I would have waited for her outside, but then I decided to leave after and went back on the elevator. Since it's my first year of uni, I'm getting used to the buildings. I pressed 1 on the elevator and went to the 1st floor, but I realized my floor was below that. What is happening? I'm getting lost in your school and I don't even go there. Then I went downstairs and a professor already resumed class. Oh, and the professor already resumed class. The girl avoided eye contact with you for the rest of class, and I'm just like, bruh. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a ghost story. I thought this girl didn't exist. I thought you made a friend with somebody who like died 200 years ago. Maybe you did. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that girl's not actually in your class and she was there at your university like several centuries ago. Wouldn't that be scary? Is the rage bait that there really was no story? No, the story was that this ghost girl is suddenly treating them so coldly, which is completely normal for a ghost girl to do because their blood temperature or their temperature is so cold. You're getting treated cold because she's a cold person. Literally. My cortisol was not raised, thankfully. I'm sorry about that, though. I hope you and your ghost girlfriend are able to make amends and see the light and exorcise her and send her to heaven, where she can live in harmony. So basically, she's sad she couldn't hold hands with the ghost. Maybe. Maybe that is what it was. Although, if I were in your shoes, I would go and confront the ghost directly. I wouldn't want to get treated coldly like that. I think it's important for you to state your business right then and there. I just tried to throw something away just now and it fell out of the trash can. Nothing pisses me off more than trying to throw something in the trash can and then it keeps falling out over and over again. I'm just gonna say that right now. I'm just getting it off my chest, you know, airing my grievances. My ghost girlfriend's kind of cute. You guys are low-key sleeping on the extraterrestrial romance. That's a lot of birds. They're keeping my cortisol levels low. It's a good day. This music is pissing me off, though. Not gonna lie, it's too comfy and cozy. Nah, too cozy. Nope, too cozy. I almost went full circle and went back to Christmas. We need the ghost to knock over the trash can after he just picked it up. Wow, you actually... Yeah, you actually managed to make my blood, my vein in my head pop for a second there. Don't do that. Today's a comfy day. This is very joyful. It's very soulful. I enjoy this song. Can he BGB you in a blender with this music? I'm gonna have a stroke. Can he BGB you in a blender with this music? Jesse, I need you to retype your sentence in a way that humans can perceive, instead of writing for the deceased and the departed. My Coco Melon is on. That shit slaps. That shit fucking slaps. Chirp, chirp, chirp. I have no idea what's going on. Hello, Captain and Pipsqueaks. Hey, for anybody who came in late, I think this is the appropriate time to inform you guys what the heck is going on here. Today, we're reading some funny stories from people to lower our cortisol. Nah, we're just trying to practice. We're practicing. I'm too high strung. Guys, the reason I'm doing this is because I'm too high strung. I'm always getting angry at shit that I shouldn't be getting angry at. You know what I mean? It's all the way up there. That level, through the roof. Constantly. 210%. I went from 95 to 100 to straight up 210%. It's a very stroll for the park music. Yeah, I can smell the sun with this one, even though I can't see it. Anyway, our next story. This pipsqueak coaches group tennis lessons. People pay to have their kids learn tennis and do conditioning. Burp. So in these group lessons, punishments for misbehavior can happen occasionally. Examples being like 20 push-ups for hitting a ball beyond the fence into someone's backyard. Or into someone's backyard. One day, as they're coaching, a kid does exactly this. He hits the ball outside of the fence. However, as I tell him to do his 20 push-ups, he says, I don't know how to do push-ups. Mind you, this is intermediate class, which is American middle school age. Brother, you a middle school who don't know how to do push-ups? To make matters worse, as I'm attempting to teach him through it, and I said, okay, at least attempt to do 5. His dad comes into the court and says, shouldn't he be getting more playtime? Brother, your child is not going to get more playtime as a tennis player if he can't do a singular push-up. He should not be an exception from the rules that other students follow. Smiley face emoji. On God, dude. I actually agree full 100% with this. Wholeheartedly. That kid... At least needed to learn how to do a push-up. At least one. Bare minimum. Why the fuck is the dad getting in there trying to act like you're not doing this for real? Like you don't get paid for this. Wait, do you get paid for this? It says you coach it. I don't even know if you get paid for it. Maybe you're a volunteer, but you're doing this because you want kids to learn tennis. As if this isn't for his best interest. This is a real story. Could be. Some of these may be fake. Some of these may be real. But all I'm going to say is that today, we're here for the ride. Parents love to get involved when they don't need to, especially sports. I feel like that's such a parent thing to do, right? Is whenever they think that their kid is being mistreated, they always got to step in. My brother in Christ, you mistreated your kid when you didn't teach them about fucking push-ups. How's your kid never done a push-up before? I was doing push-ups at the ripe age of fucking... When's my first push-up? I might have been a late bloomer. Anyway, we're not talking about that. Either way, yeah, keep dads out of the business. That's the kids' business. In the business. Ugh. In the business. Close enough. Meanwhile, Papa G always takes our side and bullies you first. That's why I'm going to give him a kiss on the cheek. Because he's my dad. And I love him and respect him. Takes a strong man. Takes a strong man to back out from his bite. I was gonna bite real fucking hard just now. Bro's never done a push-up, he just doesn't want to admit it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. To be fair, as a kid that didn't like sports, I learned push-ups in high school. Not even like the push-ups on your knees. By the way, Barry, give me 2 seconds. I recorded something yesterday. And it wasn't able to upload onto Streamlabs. I wanted to get an audio file. But I think it wasn't working because I tried to save it as a .wav. Where the fuck is it? I didn't say it! Oh, wait, no, I got this. Give me 2 seconds. I'm editing this right now. Where is it? Where is it? I've been wanting to do this for the longest time, and now we're going to have the funniest, the most laughablest, silliest audio ever. Wait, it's working now. What? Is it? Wait, is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, no, it's not. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Does it work now? It should sound like this. It's literally actually shit, by the way. Wait, you can't hear it. That's literally it, so don't get excited. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Barry, don't do it. Stop. 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 Wait. Stop. 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 Wait. Oh, yeah, I got it. Stop. I'm changing it. Save changes. Edit it all. Hurry. Change them all. God, why are there so many selections and variables? Okay. We're back. We're so back. Prepare to get jump scared. Wait. Hold up. No. Wait. Fuck. Fuck. Wait. Fuck. Fuck. Wait. Fuck. Fuck. Wait. Fuck. Fuck. Wait. But how do I keep the background? Shit. Man, they changed OBS and I don't know how to do this shit anymore, man. Options. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, it's a fucking button now. Oh, wait. I think I got it. Okay, we're good. I Gucci'd it up. It Gucci'd it up. Is he crashing his own stream? I'm ruining my own stream. I'm about to raise my own fucking cortisol. 500 milliliters of adrenaline. 2 cups of caffeine. 500 shots to the back. There we go. Sorry about that. That was a bit of a detour. You'll forgive me though. It's a statement, not a promise. I mean, it's a promise, not a... Whatever. See if I give a shit. OBS is a functional service that improves with every update. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Oh, my bad. I forgot. I completely forgot about that. My bad. OBS, thank you for doing everything you do. Your cortisol's getting high. Dude, it only raises for irrelevant things. I swear to God. It literally only goes up for irrelevant things. I'm so serious. One back shot for $100. What's the market cap on that? Are we stopping at 1? Is that all? You just stopping at 1, or can I? Is it like a go for a high score type shit? Did I trip on the banana? No, I ate the peel. I ate the peel and everything. Sorry. Guys, we have more low cortisol to do. This person says, at my workplace, people would leave empty bottles of condiments, tapatio, mayo, ketchup, at the cafeteria counter without replacing them. Sometimes they're uncapped, and sideways on the counter too. Yeah, I don't want to overreact to this one because it just pisses me off, so I'm gonna just try to keep it cool. I only have questions with people, and that is, if you knocked over a bottle and you were right next to it, would you just like stare at it like, and then walk away? Is that what the normal people of the planet do? Is they just stare at their mess that they make and expect it to somehow fix itself? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not a question or a statement about your cafeteria. This is a statement about the society that we live in. This is literally the same story as the shopping cart bullshit that we were talking about 2 weeks ago. Last week, maybe. This week, even. I don't remember when it was. Oh my god. It's so irritating. I have nothing to elaborate on other than I think the death penalty is too good for some people. Anyway, next up, there once was a pirate in Bros sailed the seas, but he stopped sailing the seas to get food from the pirate store. But the pirate store ran out of Bro's fave food. So he high-low can you legitimately crowed because of that. He asked for some other food, but the other pirates gave him brock. He hated the green vegetable. He crowed harder. And if you would like to attempt to read it yourself, wait. Shit. If you'd like to read it yourself, update, banana peels are edible. You need to boil and the texture is meh. Beep beeps, I'm praying to whatever god that it is not a first-hand experience that you just attempted for this stream. Modern Shakespeare? Oh, was Shakespeare also illiterate? I didn't realize that. My bad. This next one is four words. Sour cream and cookies. Yeah, no, that's fine. I agree with you. I agree with this person who said sour cream and cookies. Sounds divine. Sounds wonderful. Oh wait, Ghosting's agreeing with me? Never mind, I take it back. Sounds terrible. Next one. When I worked in retail, people would return clearly used, dirty, muddy clothing, and we were forced to take the items back and try to clean them to resell them. They didn't even have a receipt to show that they bought them at our store. We weren't allowed to use a washer/dryer. We had to spot clean the clothing as best as we could. This is a clear failure of upper management on your behalf. And also, I think that every retail employee should be personally equipped with a taser for moments like this. You know what I've been actually thinking about? I've been thinking about how there needs to be a law for retail workers or like public service people for anyone who's trying to interfere with their daily duties. If they're on the clock or at a job, like if somebody comes and starts like getting uppity, I think that retail workers should have the right to physically remove people from the premise if they are deemed a threat. Whether that be through throwing hands, yeeting, or drop kicking, I think retail workers deserve that if they are posing a threat. And I think they should be given full immunity if the person who is removed from the premise like tries to sue. They should be given full immunity. Like there's absolutely no reason that people who get paid not even enough to live on that one job alone should have to like deal with people like that. Sorry, that's a tangent though. That's not gonna stop the don't touch me Karens. Oh no, but we will. Oh, but we will. We'll touch the. Oh, okay, that sounds very wrong. We'll get our hands dirty for those Karens. Just fucking. Give me 1 second with that hair of theirs. There should be a law that if you work retail on a holiday and someone walks in and says, "Oh, I didn't think you'd be open today," you get to punch them. Okay, that sounds like you need to lower your cortisol there, buddy. That's no big deal. Come on. Of course we're open. We're open all year round. Our corporate masters wish to do us harm by causing us blisters and achy feetsies by giving us no holidays. The Waffle House law. The Waffle House law. Yeah, they say if you go into a Waffle House at 3 a.m., you're bound to throw fists. Your colleague was spat at and got beer cans thrown at her during work by a customer. Yep. I think that they deserve to be jumped by the employees of that place. And then she gets to go home early. That's my rule. Guys, vote for me for president, by the way. Vote for me for president. I'll be running this year. For whatever the fuck. Retail job I had said the rule was someone has to hit you at least 3 times before we could react to them. Excuse you, no, they don't get 1. They don't get 1 or 2 for free. Fuck, no they don't. Okay, hang on a sec. Shh. That was a high cortisol prompt that you just put in there, Vintage. That was a high cortisol prompt. It's genuinely insane to me how some customers feel so entitled. There is a distinct failure with children's upbringings in today's day and age. And I don't think it has always been like this. Maybe. No, it has always been like this. In today's day and age and yesterday's day and age. The only perk retail has over healthcare is there's marginally less dicks and poop. I appreciate you for using the proper words, because marginally definitely implies you still deal with dicks and poop in retail. Retail workers are the strongest workers out there. Mentally, definitely. Without a doubt, your average retail worker can like full body tank someone's trauma dumping easily. They hear it every day when the 80-year-old grandma comes up to the cash register and tells them about, like, you know, all the stuff that happens to them. It's the unks and aunties starting shit. Petition to remove uncles and aunts from the world. I'm just kidding. /J. I can never do retail. I'd slap a bitch in my first shift. Not unprompted, right? Look, guys. It's not every day in retail that's bad. There are some normal days. It's just that the weirdos are a little bit too common for my taste. You know what I mean? Just a little bit too common. You'd cry in the back. That's healthy. I'd bring a knife, personally. But I'm different. I respect my mom so much. She always worked in retail in her life. And all the stories she told me. You get a lot of... I think it should be mandatory for everyone's first job to be something retail. At least for like 6 months. Doesn't even have to be a full year. 6 months. And then you can go and apply for like different jobs. Even if you have a degree. I think the state should pay for it. Like if you have a degree, but you have to work like your mandatory retail job. I think the state should pay and like accommodate your wage for what your degree's job should be paying. But, you know, nobody cares about society these days. Nobody gives a shit about society these days. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about anything that people do these days. It's all about me, 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 me. Have you guys been seeing those videos? Period. Sorry. I should probably elaborate. Those videos of people who are parking underneath bridges during like storms. People still care. People do care. And I'm not going to count everybody out. It's just there are those weirdos that make you wonder, like, how did we get like this? There are these videos of people who will park their cars underneath bridges on the highway. I didn't even know people did this. I don't know if this is fake. Maybe I'm getting baited. Maybe this is like AI bullshit and I'm getting fucking trolled. But I've been seeing videos of trucks and cars parking underneath bridges to avoid the storm. And they're blocking the highway. They're just blocking it because they don't want their car to get wet. It pisses me off so much. But I shouldn't be getting pissed off. That is a little cortisol stream. Sorry. I shouldn't be thinking about this. In Texas... Is there just like no rain in Texas? There's just no rain in Texas, and it's like an anomaly to them. They think the rain god is spitting acid on them. It's gonna peel my pain. I've seen people do that, but not full on block. I've never seen people do it. I have genuinely never seen people do it. It rains in Texas, but people freak out when it's moisture in any form. Yo, you guys don't know how to scare a Texan? Stand on the roof and piss off the balcony. Or stand off the roof and piss off of it. It's raining! Get my car cover! What is low cortisol? Low cortisol is when you can tank psychic damage. Low cortisol is when you're able to think about the worst things that humanity has to offer and still smile and wave at people. like a princess. I think that would scare anyone, Chief. Nah. Wouldn't scare Roscoe. He might even go outside more often if he knows that could happen. So this is an endurance stream of sorts. No, this stream might not even be super duper long. We actually surprisingly did not get too many prompts. We got a decent amount. It's enough for a normal stream, I would say. Actually, it's that, but dropping fridge ice thinking it's snow. Ooh, or like freeze ice cubes and just throw them at people. Better yet, put a rock in your hand and throw it. And better yet, steel pipe. Yeah, let's just hit people with steel pipes now. I'm thinking about hitting people with steel pipes right now. I always have more stories if you want. Ghosting your band from typing using vowels. To lower cortisol, I recommend watching videos of the 11-8 Oh! Yeah. I know what you're talking about, beep beeps. That actually makes me so fucking upset watching that happen, dude. Oh my god. So, what beep beeps is saying is that there's this bridge with a low overhead that consistently gives trucks, like semis, a low taper fade. That's not fair. Life's not fair, ghosting. Gale Galleon told me to do it, Your Honor. Yeah, that's right. That steel pipe has my blood on it. Or I'm sorry, not my blood. My that's incriminating towards me and me alone. You've seen it and you hate it. I wonder if there's a GIF that I can pull up really quick. Yeah, this is awesome. Will this work? I've never tried this before. Will this work? Low taper fade. Easy low taper fade. That can't stop me because I can't read! That's oddly satisfying. Go watch your soap cutting videos, Egg Malishan and Egg in full name. Go watch your soap cutting videos. Hope you stay happy every day. Today is definitely the day to wish that. All right. Next up. Back in the day, eating snow cones with the siblings and my younger sibling decided to be creative and eat their goddamn snow cone with a nail file. I'm puckering my lips because I'm thinking about nail file texture. Wow, this doesn't raise my cortisol. This just does physical pain to me. I hate files. I hate files so much. I hate files so much. This was a direct personal attack at me specifically. I mean, was it clean? I don't even care if it was. I think it wouldn't matter. I would rather use a dirty spoon than a nail file. Humans aren't real. I've decided just from the one entry. Ghosting, you're allowed to use vowels again now. Your timer is up. Ugh. For some reason, that nail file thought just does like major psychological damage to me. Same texture as Fun Dip candy. It's literally not though. Thank you. I revoked your use of consonants. You can only speak in vowels now. Join a new server on an MMO. I didn't know a soul was on. Went to a popular get-together spot and sat at a table with people to talk with. Proceeded to get bullied about joining the table, taking attention away from their friends, and wearing newbie clothes. They also stated they almost quit that day. So I don't forgive MMO players whatsoever. There's a lot of maladjusted MMO players out there, and I think something has something to do with how most MMOs are like free to play. So literally anybody can go on and like play on it. And I think you just ran into the people that have nothing better else going in their life. So I'm sorry that happened to you, but don't forget that people who bully people from the get-go aren't actually human to begin with. And when I'm president, I'll enact a what's it called again? A culling. So don't worry, we'll take care of that in the future. Vote for me. Motherfuckers and asking why their game is so dead. This game never gets any updates. All they do is add new items to the cash shop. Checks out. Ding, 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 ding. I had to buy it. It's new and limited. I can't ever forget how mad you got over the MapleStory randos who wanted you to kick us out of your party for them. Maladjusted MMO players. I'm so serious. They have absolutely no tact. They expect these are the same people that leave their shopping carts out there in the middle of the parking lot and expect it to magically find its way to where it needs to go. No, they don't even give a shit. You can use your contents again, ghosting. I agree though. These are the people that are out there spilling their condiments all over the countertop. And I'm not talking about their cum. I'm talking about ketchup and mayonnaise. Schmaking my head, dude. Schmaking my head. Next up, when I was in uni, I had a roommate A. This is roommate A, by the way. Roommate A, who was very spoiled, to put it lightly. When I say spoiled, I mean hiding behind her mom every time she was wrong, using her health issues as excuses, etc. There were 4 of us living in this apartment-style dorm. One day, I was in bed, cramps, but I could hear talking in our common area. Stepping out, I saw roommate A and 2 guys she befriended and invited into our apartment without asking the rest of us. One of our other roommates, roommate B, was asleep on the couch and had been woken up, so she was pissed. Then some days later, B and I get a text from roommate C that A brought the guys back into our apartment. Mind you, a conversation had already happened, asking first before bringing people over. I was in class when I got the text, but when I got back, A was crying on the couch, throwing a pity party so I'd feel bad for her. I don't remember what I said to her, to be honest. This is also like a week into the first semester. I was not happy at all. Lol. And this is from Nay. I don't know if I can say this. I think you should have slapped her, maybe. A was trying to get some action. I don't know. There are also like some types that invite guys over but don't want that. They just want the attention. Trust me, I wanted to. I think, listen, if you want to go back in time using your time travel machine, I will personally write you an okay slip that you can hand to the school to let you get away with it. I'll even write 3 if you want them. That's 3 slaps. 3 good slaps to leave a nice handprint on their face. What a brat. Oh my god. Not even like the fun kind of brat. This is like a brat that genuinely is like not fit to go out in public. You know what I mean? There's also things I left out because of character limit, and this incident was not the first time she did fucked up stuff. Just listen, Nay, you don't gotta say anymore. Just tell me how many slips I need to write. Trust me, I know a guy. Not the fun kind of brat. Yeah, no, not the fun kind of brat. The bratty brats that actually deserve to they clearly didn't have any help being raised. Know what I mean? Yeah, childish brat. So many burbs. Yeah, I was hoping they would keep my my cortisol level low today, but I'm starting to see that that might not be the case. Anyway, yep. Nay, I hope you never see that person ever again. I know you're out of uni, it seems like, considering by the verbiage. You said when I was in uni. So, glad you don't have to deal with that anymore. Up next, short, sweet, and simple. When I was a kid, I dipped my cookies in orange juice because I hate milk. And then another time, I dipped my apple slices in ketchup. Ghosting, you said you didn't write any of these. Ghosting, you said you didn't remember to write one. Are half of these from ghosting? Yeah, I'm getting gaslit, I think. I'm getting gaslit. Ghosting, you're not allowed to use letters that are a prime number in the alphabet going up to 26. That involves 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 13, 17, and that's it, I think. 23. Whatever those numbers in the alphabet are, you can't use those ones. Or letters. What the cutie hello? Hi. 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 Are you assuming someone's personality based on chat-only behavior? I'm going to remove your message because I hate you. I hate you, and you're going to freaking feel my wrath one day. 19 is included in prime numbers. Fuck, I missed one. Just communicate in numbers. Ghosting starts whipping out the binary. Let's see. This next one. I don't... Wait, what is this? This one says, hi. It's that LCSW from a year ago. I'm trying to remember. What is an LCSW? What is that? Oh my god! Ah! Oh my god! I had a fucking tick on me, on my ankle. I was wondering why I was itching. Oh my god. It was a tiny little thing. It didn't even get to like do anything yet, thankfully. Oh my god. Am I okay? Psychological damage. Oh god. Please don't give me fucking Lyme disease. I hate Lymes. Where the fuck did I go? I don't go out anywhere! I don't go out anywhere! I don't know how this thing is here. Did I kill it? I picked it off of me and I threw it in the trash. Is it gonna die on its own? It's not gonna live, right? It needs food. Does it eat banana peels? What should I do? What should I do? It's in my trash. Best to squish it? It was so small. I don't know if I can find it. I'd have to go through my trash. What the fuck? Ew! Oh, I see it! I see it! It's on the top! He's trying to get out! It's too small to crush. It's too small to crush. Ugh, it's moving. Oh, it's just disgusting. What should I do? How should I torture this thing? Burn it? Burn it? I don't have a lighter on me. You think I'm an arsonist like you guys? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Up. Oh, wait. I can use a pen. I'm going to fucking... Oh my god, I felt a similar sensation on my other ankle. I thought there was another tick. Get off! Get off! Get off! Oh, it's on my pen! It's on my... Get off my pen! Ah, die! Okay, there we go. Let's assassinate this thing. Yeah! Oh, it's so fucking dead. It's so fucking dead. That is so disgusting, though. Oh my god, that is so disgusting. I had to use the paper. I put it on the paper that I was writing everybody's names for the soul link, though. It was so small, though. I sure hope it had, like... I hope I was his first victim. I hope that I was its first victim so that I don't have to deal with, like, wild animal diseases now. Hate ticks. You should have just taken the trash out. My trash is barely full. It's not even halfway full. If it wasn't chunky. Yeah, no, it was like flat as a pancake. It was flatter than Roscoe Graves' ass in his 3D model. Thank God for that. Alright, anyway. Low cortisol. I think Barry said that LCSW stood for Licensed Child Social Worker. Maybe Child Care Social Worker. If I didn't get bit, I was fine. It itched on me, though. But it itched. I itched. I don't know if it bit me. Because I had to, like... It might have bit me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Where it bit me on my ankle, there's a bump. Licensed clinical social worker. Oh, my bad. There's like a bump where it was. Am I gonna die? Chad, I'm not gonna die, right? I really don't want to die. Gotta check Pup later. Pup might, yeah, be good to give him a bath. Suddenly my cortisol has skyrocketed. Suddenly we're all imbibing in the high cortisol stream. Or low cortisol stream, huh? You're catastrophizing? No, I'm not. Alright, anyway. We'll be fine. I've had ticks on me before. Used to have ticks on me back as a little wee one. Surely my immune system has been bolstered because of this event. Anyway, hi, it's that licensed clinical social worker from a year ago. I am quitting my current job for a new one. I wouldn't say it is stressful, but I'm excited to not work in schools. Anyways, one Friday, I was excited to leave early for a speed dating event a few hours after work. I was feeling pretty lucky that I would find someone special from the event. Oh no, I don't like the fact that this is on our low cortisol stream and this is definitely ending in disaster. And my, excited to leave early for a speed dating event in a few hours after work, and I was feeling pretty lucky I would find someone special from the event. And my last client was pretty chill. Yeah, she had severe depression, but that's what I am here for. To help her cope with her coping skills and manage depressive symptoms. But this Friday was different. Mid-session, she starts crying and saying she wants to kill herself. I follow the anti-killing policy and conclude that she is at high risk and we cannot go back home. I'm gonna proofread the next part. Mobile crisis is called. They place her on a 5150 and we have to inform the parents. Guess what? We couldn't contact her parents for 2 hours. So there, my client, me, mobile crisis, and a school counselor were waiting for a parent to show up. I'm gonna just tug my collar. I'm gonna tug my collar and kind of go, ugh, to that one. Not exactly sure. This doesn't raise my cortisol, but it does make me feel very sad. Altus, thank you for the redirect, buddy! Thank you very much. Welcome in, adventurers. It is I, Gale Gallons of Chill today. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you. I just got done dealing with a boss battle. I had a tick on my ankle and I had to kill it. I crushed its fucking brains out. It was disgusting. It was very disgusting. And I wish it never happened. But this is the guilt that I must live with. I took a life today. Lowers my faith in humanity. All I'm gonna say is, some people don't realize that you don't have to have kids. If you are not a capable human being, you're not under any obligation to have kids. You don't have to. You really don't have to. 1000%. If you have a shadow of a doubt. No, I'm sorry. Not even if you have a shadow of doubt. If you feel like you're being pressured to have kids, do not. Do not. Do I know what makes a good parent? Absolutely not. Do I know what you're supposed to do to raise a child? Absolutely not. What I do know is if you can't handle yourself as a human being without going 5 minutes without getting angry at something, you'd probably not be a good parent. Probably. Anyway, that's very stressful and I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope you get another opportunity to go on that event of yours. The speed dating event. Good luck to that. Up next. This person saw from a balcony once a lady in her car. She stopped beside a trash can, got out of her car, and brought a big bag. I guess like brought out a big bag. At first, I thought it was pretty normal until she started taking small trash bags out of it and placing them one by one inside of the trash can. In slow motion. It was weird to watch and annoying. Like, dude, you didn't even try? You just made a mess in someone's work harder. Wait, what? Wait, huh? I think I need to reread this. Sorry, I'm struggling to understand. This lady took a big bag out of her car after stopping next to a trash can. And then she took small bags out of the big bag and placed them... Oh, no, this says she placed them one by one beside the trash can. Sorry. Low cortisol. Maybe they were old? Maybe they were old and they couldn't raise their shoulders? Maybe they were incapable? Maybe they have a surgery and they can't lift their arms past like chest level? Humans are fascinating. That's a great way of saying humans need to be studied. They are studied. They need to be studied harder. We're not learning enough. Outside? I hope so. Surely outside. Surely outside. Oh my god. What if this is like inside of a hotel lobby? That'd be really fucking funny, actually. That would actually... I think the absurdity of somebody bringing a large bag with 7 smaller trash bags into a hotel lobby to throw them away, but like they just put them next to a trash can would be kind of like hilarious in a fucked up way. They said car, so I assume outside. That's true. They did say car. They parked next to a trash can. Unless they drove through the hotel lobby. Unless they drove through the hotel lobby. Anyway, I'm going to siphon their gas so they can never drive again. You'll hire global warming and get rid of the humans. But I can stay, right? I can stay though, right? I'm cool. I have your best interest in mind. How badly do you need the smelly big bag? Well, maybe some of the little bags were leaking. So I think having the 7 small bags in one big bag isn't the worst thing you can do if you throw away liquids, which is stupid. Just dump them down the sink. Unless you're not supposed to. Unless it's like a corrosive liquid. Either way, if you're just like throwing away like mocha lattes and shit that are like a quarter full still, it gets like really liquidy, right? Just dump them on the sink first of all. But assuming they didn't do that, having them in a bigger bag makes it so it doesn't leak as much. So it's like whatever. Either way, I'm giving this crazy head too much benefit of the doubt. Okay, this is the mother. So guys, today during the intro, I said out loud that one of these was like getting to me. This is a personal attack. There's a personal attack that I'm about to read out here. This one says, not really a story, but I heard you wear shoes to stream all the time. Is that true? This makes me so irrationally angry. First off, no, I don't wear shoes. I wear Crocs. Second off, that was a lie. I don't wear Crocs to stream. No, I don't wear my fucking shoes during stream. I take my shoes off when I get into my house. And they stay off, and the most I'll do is wear socks. Okay? The only time I'm wearing anything indoors is when I'm putting my Crocs on to go and clean up the pee pads for pup. That's it. That's it. I do not wear my fucking... I just had a fucking tick on my foot. You motherfuckers. I just had a goddamn tick on my foot. And you're talking about some... Oh, he wears shoes this stream. Yeah, if I did, I wouldn't have a fucking tick on me then, would I? Stupid. Motherfucker. You have such a reputation. This isn't a fucking reputation. This is slander. This is one person's hyperbole. It's hyperbole. Earlier cortisol. I should get the pipsqueaks away from me. I'm not safe. I'm not safe right now. You can stay though. You wear jeans on stream, red jeans. No piggybacking. You can't piggyback off their prompt. You're not allowed. It is a reputation like you using 13 in 1. That's once again slander from some anonymous submission of a Pips clip submitter. That's an anonymous submission that somebody was slandering me on somebody else's stream. I won't say who to spare them the humility of lying on this ship, but just saying that is also slander, and whoever that was should probably learn something from lying. Okay? But the red jeans are a vibe and I support it. I'm not wearing red jeans! But thank you. What the hell are the 13 things? All of my sins. 13 in 1 sins to go in a bottle. You've got vehicular manslaughter, oceanic manslaughter, shark manslaughter, trap manslaughter, shoot them in the face manslaughter. I kill a lot of people. I will not fix myself. It's the amendments. Nothing will be amended in this world. Not as long as I'm alive. Joja Cola Tower is not a lie. That is a way of life. I'm so sorry to tell you, I only have one can on my desk. It is, however, an empty Joja Cola can. So if this will make you happy. Shark manslaughter. No, it's okay. It's the sharks eating the man. You're getting... It's basically like a shark snack. You just joined? Hey. What's up? We're just talking about killing people. No, not people. Sorry. Not people. Killing time. I just joined too. Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo. Welcome in. Oh my god. I scared myself with my own fa. Jesus Christ. I hate that. I hate that. This is a terrible time. Will you start a new can tower? I've never had a can tower. At least, not subconsciously. Only actively, on purpose. I'm gonna have a kind bar. You know what? Let's get a little kind today. I'm gonna have a kind bar. For anyone who just joined, I had a vicious battle with a monster in my room earlier. And no, I'm not talking about the one in my... No, I had a tick on me and I had to fight it. It was sucking my blood. Can I ask for a can tower on my birthday? No. Is this expired? Am I eating mold again? Oh well. Now you eating expired food again? It's probably fine. It's salty. I heard you wear shoes during stream. This true? Question mark, question mark? I didn't even feel a sliver of anger when you wrote that, just so you know. I didn't even feel a sliver. Is this a Zatsu? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, I guess this is a Zatsu. Guys, wait, check this out. Low taper fade. Ow! That nut was hard. I tried to bite through it and it didn't break. Ah. You hear that crack? That was my teeth. That's fetish content for someone. What, low taper fade truck? Does this contribute edging then? Yeah, you like that? Yeah, you like it when the truck's about to hit it? Yeah. Oh. Oh, nah. No, not until you get down and lick my toes, you little dirty dog. I just want to get a kind bar, man. No thanks, that's where the tick was. You're right, I wouldn't want to have a tick risk either. Anyway, in conclusion, I do not wear shoes to stream. Unless I'm doing an outdoor stream, in which case I would, but that doesn't happen, so no, I'm not. Kind bar, is there a mean one too? Yeah, there's also a bar that serves alcohol. But you're not allowed. Is the tick dead though? I meticulously crushed its skull. Well, it doesn't have a skull. It has a head though. I crushed its head with a pen. I hope you don't wear shoes in the house. I do not. However, when people come into my apartment, such as like maintenance, they always wear their fucking shoes inside. And it kind of pisses me off, but I understand because they're wearing like laced up boots. I'll forgive them. I just vacuum afterwards. Exoskeleton. I don't even know if ticks have an exoskeleton. They're so squishy. I can prove you wrong right now. Show us your model's feet. Okay. Huh, weird. Poor pen. I actually feel bad for the pen too. It's the one I got for my birthday. It's the one that people engraved my name on it. It's my own pen. It says Gale Galleon. My weapon. The pen mightier than the sword. gonna sneeze. This next one says, I was literally about to park my bike. The spot was right there, all lined up, when this person on a way more expensive, flashy bike just swooped in and took it. What made it worse? The parking attendant saw everything, helped them park, and just ignored me like I wasn't even there. So I ended up parking up way further away, under the blazing sun. Asian weather hits 30-degree every day. That's cold. When I came back hours later, my seat was burning hot. Like, actually painful to sit on. And when I looked again at the exact spot I wanted earlier, it was already empty. Thinking about it still makes me annoyed. This is from Aurelia. I think your stream is dying slowly. It keeps flashing. Is that YouTube? I haven't had any problems on my side. We had cut ins and outs a few times. I don't know if that's me. Unless it's like a brief one. I see I dropped 147 frames, which is like 2 seconds. Literally like 2 seconds. Aurelia, my recommendation to you is if somebody takes your parking spot for a bike, next time, to avoid this problem, is to mark the territory. If this is a place that you park frequently, you should mark it. And the next time, it'll be ready for you, because other people riding bikes will understand that scent marking goes a long way when it comes to the bicycles. I think it happened when he switched tabs or something, because it happened when he brought up the GIF. Nah. You don't get to see it. Sorry that happened to you, Aurelia. Yeah, I gotta show them who's the alpha. Yeah, piss on their bike. Make it your property. Or what you could do is you could offer them a trade. Say, I will give you my bike if you would like to give me your fancy bike. And then when you get the better trade, you get the parking spot to go with it too. I didn't realize birds scent mark. They do actually, just not with piss. It's like a dog thing. Birds, they like rub up to mark their smell onto, it's like imprinting, you know? At a young age, birds imprint on one another. Is he reading the stream Supas and members? No, this is the low cortisol stream where I had a marshmallow open. It's closed now, but I'm reading the submissions from the marshmallow. One day, this is the next prompt, by the way. One day I was walking, and then I sat beside a guy, and he kept all the vegetables in his bagor. And then cute kid came up to him and was like, haha, vegetable! Crying emoji, crying emoji, crying emoji. Sorry, no, not crying emoji. Joy emoji, 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 joy emoji. Grown man can't eat vegetable. Frowning emoji, frowning emoji. Crying emoji, tomato, eggplant, cucumber, potato, carrot, chili, salad, sweet potato, broccoli, celery, onion, garlic, pepper emoji, pea emoji, green pea emoji, beet emoji, corn emoji. And then that guy, there's still more, by the way. And then that guy started to cry, and then he was like, I don't know, man. I don't feel too pogoronis and cheese right now. I wanna Olay Pokemon. The end. I will copy and paste this for you. My god. I don't think I can. Yeah. Dude, you're not supposed to submit your own stream? Dog, my bad. My bad that I had a fucking conniption when writing a prompt for myself. My bad. My bad, dude. You gonna shame me? There are two types of rage bait happening. One with actual stories of bad people, and one rage baiting with the way they type. Some people's existence is considered a rage bait. Exhibit A. Red Vampire Man. I'm not gonna say his name. I don't want to scare the people. The lack of punctuation rage baits me. You know, if you really think about it, do you punctuate with your thoughts? This was a continuous stream of thought from this person. They probably didn't think punctuation. It's not real in their brain. If you say his name 3 times, is that some of the masturbator vampire? He's masturbating who? Oh yeah, the marshmallow is currently closed right now. It is currently closed. This was up for about 2 weeks. I announced it 2 weeks ago. I had to postpone this stream though, sadly, because I had a major migraine on the day this was gonna happen, and if I actually had like, if I got really mad at something, I was gonna like pop a blood vessel for real. Anyway, the next one says, by the way, this is proper punctuation. This is an actual story. Maybe, probably, actually. This enraged me, but I hope it doesn't enrage you. Long story short, my company decided to give every employee a work laptop so we wouldn't have to use our personal ones anymore. They tell us it's ready for work. Just log in and you're set. They send me mine. I go and power it up, and it requires a password they never gave me. I call out my managers, and they tell me to call the IT department for it. I call them, and they tell me to call my managers because they have it. I call back my managers, and they have me wait 2 days for it. So you called your managers, who told you to call IT, who told you to contact your managers to get the password. Okay, I'm already going fucking loco crazy. Going fucking for loco. When I finally managed to log in... Oh, they have to wait 2 days for it, by the way. When I finally managed to log in, nothing is in there. None of the software is needed for the job. So I called the IT department and tell them. It's a company laptop, they have to help after all. Nope. They tell me again it's not their responsibility and tell me to ask my managers to send me the guide on how to DIY the installation. Months later, and I'm still upset I had to waste almost a week because people didn't want to do their jobs right. So no one has it? Literally could have been solved with an email. This could have been solved by an email. That's the IT job, though. IT probably like wrote the document on how to install it and then gave it to the managers. And they were just like, fucking use this. Just give this to the people. Happened to me as well. It took a week for my company to resolve the missing asset access. If there's anything I know about office work / online work, it's honestly nothing. I don't know anything about it. I lied. I don't know anything about it. I love playing phone tag. God, I hate calling people though. I could never work at a job like that. I used to think I could. I don't think I could. I don't think I'm built for that kind of work. I don't like the pressure of having to feel like I'm doing something all the time, even though, like, there's usually nothing to do. Ash Carriel, last name. Thank you very much for the redirect. Welcome up, Merry Momies. Welcome up. Welcome in, Merry Momies. We're currently trying to get PMO'd right now. We're trying to get PMO'd the fuck off. Welcome in, Merry Momies. Merry Momies. Mari Momies. Ash Carriel, I'm gonna read a story to you, okay? I'm gonna read a story to you. This is a story. Bet? Actually, what the fuck? These aren't stories anymore. This is not a fucking story! Actually, Ash Carriel, just tell me if you can translate this for me. I don't even know what I'm fucking reading anymore, man. There's a fucking bug in my room and I gotta slap the shit out of it. Is that Piglet? Is it actually? Is there an Ixnay in there? Nope. The fuck is this? Ah, this fucking bug is flying around. I want to slap the shit out of it. What are you reading? I'm reading my Marshmallows currently. Marshmallows is like a website where people can send either anonymous or not anonymous messages. And I'm trying to get people to rage bait me for my low cortisol stream. They're speaking in tongues. Aye, us jay, otway, oye, ote, one, aye, inkthey, or yurye, eryeve, esialpe, anye, aye, opte, ierte, ubervte, alente, avenye, ifye, oye, everne, yamstray. If you or a loved one has been suffered to listen to Galleon trying to read Pig Latin, you are entitled to compensation. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Can I just get my fucking order, bro? I clearly said I want an aye, usj, otway, oye, ote, okne. Come on, dude. It's not that hard. Small, by the way. I just want you to know that I think you're very special and a top tier VTuber talent, even if you never stream. Please tell me that's not actually what it says. Please tell me that's not what it actually says. That's not real. There's no Pig Latin word for VTuber. My furniture started floating, not gonna lie. I hope you brought salt to the stream. Translating that just unlocked a dead part of my brain. Oh my god, it probably does say that. I'm looking at it now and I see it. Someone thinks you don't stream. Man, fuck you, Pig Latin. How do these pigs even get in communication with me, man? That's definitely what it says. The thing that I posted, guys, this says, I just want you to know that I think you're very special and a top tier VTuber talent, even if you never stream. Man, fuck you! Thank you. That's very sweet of you. I'm getting rage baited again. Fuck you. Kill Galleon, the only streamer who doesn't stream. No, genuinely though. Genuinely, I never stream. You guys should make that a copy pasta. Wait, you guys should start. Yo, new raid message just dropped. No more pipsqueaks ready to board. I want you guys to start copy pasting Pig Latin. Then they're like, make them translate it themselves. They'll be like, oh, thank you. Wait, what do you mean I never stream? That's such a confusing statement. It's funny as fuck. Is this stream just a figment of our imagination? God, I can only wish. You know what? To help bring me back into reality, I'm gonna pull up Honkai Star Rail and use my stamina. Look at this guy not streaming right now. They say I'm the top tier VTuber of all time because I can actually directly connect to your brain. This stream is a direct consciousness to you. Points at you with my finger. New banner dropped in Honkai. I know, I saw. Was it Evanescia? What was her name? Evanescia, I think. The rabbit. Who's my favorite characters in Honkai? Big fan of March 7th. March 7th is just amazing. Her design is so peak. As far as gacha characters, it's definitely recency bias, but Shit, I'm stupid. Mommy. Castorus. Castorus is beautiful. I like her animations and everything. No, Lychee, you're not supposed to write it in Pig Latin. You're supposed to just copy paste what I said. Aye, usj, antwe, oye, ote, okne, ie, inkte, orye, erve, especially, enye, aye, opte, ayerte, ubervde, alende, avanye, ifye, oye, everne, emstre. Holy shit, I'm gonna have a stroke. Gesundheit. Okay, this person is giving me a list of things that have rage baited them in the past month. AA, Captain, whatever you say. Did you just say... Were you trying to say aye? AA. This person's rage bait list. Walking around the grocery store and finding frozen items out of the freezer and defrosting on shelves because people were too lazy to put them back where they got them from. When they leave the frozen corn dogs out on the shelf because they didn't want them actually, and they just leave them on the shelf next to them, next to the bread or something like that. Yeah, no, baseball to the back of the head. Almost sounds Canadian. It kind of does. It kind of does, actually. How the hell does one copy paste on mobile? Can you? I don't even know if you can copy paste on YouTube chats on mobile. Wait, let me check. I don't even know if there's a way. Loading. I don't think you can. You can? Not me. Not me. All right, well, if you guys know how to do it, feel free to elaborate and help people if you'd like. You got curious and found a website to translate the raid message? Oh, Pog. I hope somebody is streaming when I finish my stream, but I don't think there will be anybody. I don't think there will be anybody. Not YouTube chat? Well, there goes that. When it's the last frozen product and some kid left it out, I swear to... Lower the cortisol, buddy. Hey, chill. Chill. When parents just allow their kids to pick shit up off the shelves, and then they tell them, no, you can't have that, but they don't go out of their way to put it back, or to teach the kid that they should put the thing that they picked up back. I wish you could see me right now. I wish you could see what I'm doing with my hand. It's like in that scene in the new Jurassic Park where he's in front of the velociraptors and he's like trying to calm them down. I have my hands out like that, but it's for me, not for velociraptors. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gale, do you want the Honkai Star Rail codes, or are you going to look them up yourself? Oh, I'll get them myself. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know that they exist, though. Those drink coolers in the freezers near the cash register exist for a reason. Or that would be so fucking funny if you were going shopping and you were like you're gonna buy an energy drink at the cash register and you just find like a pack of corn dogs in there. It's like, damn, Pipsqueaks must have been here. Damn, Birdies must have been here. Jeesh. Let's do this. Sorry, I'm using my stamina in the honky tonk Star Rail. Here we go. You joke, but I've seen Transformers toys in that freezer. People who leave fresh items in the freezer section? No, the opposite. No, the opposite. Wait, it's probably bad too if you put like apples in there, huh? probably like equally bad. Oh, I never even thought about that. I never even considered that. What's the worst thing you could put in a freezer that shouldn't be there? I see. Things are looking well. Yep, I haven't busted any blood out of my neck yet. No stress. Zero stress. Probably like, no. I honestly can't think of what would be bad in a freezer. What would be? I think that's my new tongue twister I need to work on. What would be? Batteries, maybe? A toaster. I was thinking produce, but I guess you're right. Beer bottles or full soda cans. Okay, you cracked the code. You actually cracked the code. That is the worst thing you can put in there. A child. Is a child considered produce? It was produced by a womb. Cocked potatoes. That's the new pin of shame right there. Does the parrot on your shoulder have a name? That's Pip. The parrot on my shoulder's name is Pip. She's very demure. Milk. Do not freeze milk. It's so icky after. What happens to milk if you freeze it? I'm Googling that. I can't believe you sick fucks would enjoy this. It gets frozen. Nah, I'm just playing. That was cocaine. Are you good, Cap? Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Don't worry. Oh, God, that's actually gross. Oh, no, wait. I actually saw it. No, I actually saw what they meant. I saw what they meant. Oh, God, that's gross. I'm not showing that. That's gross. It's like Pilk without the soda. It turns into like Pilk without the soda. You can use frozen milk to make soap? How do you learn this? Wait until he sees frozen breast milk. I'm not Googling breast milk. Do I look like Homelander to you? God. Oh, we never even finished this person's prompt, by the way. We only got as far as people who were too lazy to put frozen items back in the freezer. What's Pilk? Oh, you sweet, innocent child. Pilk is an abomination that started roughly 10 years ago, where people would combine, generally just soda now. Originally, it was Pepsi with milk. And the acidic nature of the Pepsi, when combined with milk, would curdle the milk. If you guys didn't know what's happening, the milk is curdling live on stream. They sell Pilk at Dunkin' now. I oughta fucking Pickle juice and milk would be kind of bussin'. Ghosting, do you want to get your letters revoked again? I'm gonna make you only speak in the letter Z. Watch yourself. Well, Duncan thinks it's cool, so your argument is shit. Oh, yeah, I guess. I guess they got me. I guess they got me. Pilk is actually acceptable. It tasted like a Pepsi float with ice cream. Yeah, no, Pilk is, well, I haven't had Pepsi milk Pilk. I've had Joja Cola Pilk. And it's like fine. It does taste like a float. But when you think about it, if you're an overthinker, then you might vomit thinking about it together. You've tried blue Pilk once? I think you should see a doctor. That doesn't sound healthy. Why was your Pilk blue? They specifically warn you on the back of the bottle, if your Pilk is blue, please go see a doctor. If your Pilk is blue, is more than 3 shades of blue, Duncan uses coffee milk in theirs. Cowards. Flippin' cowards. True alphas drink milk. How is it that this word is so disgusting sounding? It literally doesn't mean more than like a soda plus like milk. But every time it's ilk at the end, it just sounds so gross. You used blue Pepsi. How the hell they get that shit blue? How the hell they get that shit blue? Is that a cat? Oh, it's a squirrel. There's a Star Wars drink in Disneyland that's green and blue pilk. And it's pretty good. That's actually insane how it went from being an internet phenomena into... It's like slowly being normalized into actual culinary endeavors. It almost makes me mad. It almost makes me mad that it's been like... How do you say? Recognized? As something that people will consume. You know what I mean? Not that I hate it. Not that I hate pilk. But it was supposed to just be a meme. But now it's like real. You can make tilk too.
Yeah, you ever drink the bilk? Yeah, no, I've tried silk. No, you ever had blilk? Oh, no, I'm more of a fan of like zilk. Oh, wow, how about yilk? You ever try yilk? No, but I have tried like a lilk.
Everything ilk. The everything ilk. The everything ilk. It's socially acceptable now. Don't scare me with that phrase. Don't tell me pilk is socially acceptable. Tilk sounds like titty milk. We've come full circle. Barry, you have a confession to make. That wasn't a question, that was a statement. I got breast milk on the mind. What have you been thinking about? What goes into those cakes you make? Can I please talk normally again? I want to say another combo. You may. Silk as in the soy sauce milk? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about soy sauce milk. Yeah, soy sauce milk. Of course. The natural progression of pilk is to add soy sauce to milk. Of course. My apologies. If pilk was normalized, surely pizza smoothie is next. Keep on dreaming. We are nothing if not dreamers. Have you guys tried vanilla ice cream with soy sauce? No, I haven't. That's a great idea. We should try soy sauce with our ice cream. Yum. Yummy. Delicious. I like that. I like that. They should start, when you go to like a Chinese buffet, right next to the ice cream dispenser that they have there, I think they should have a soy sauce dispenser too. And we can put soy sauce and drench it all over our ice cream. But it tastes like salted caramel. Soy sauce is salty. And sweet, right? I think it would kind of go hard. Nah, because I'm like pissed at myself because I was joking. But now I'm thinking about the actual application of it. Oh, I hate that people can be right sometimes and these combinations aren't as crazy as they seem. I hate that these combinations are not as crazy as they seem. I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad from people being right. And I think that's the most irrational way to be mad. If it was Cap Manus, I'd be willing to try. Is this more Pig Latin? What is this? Oh, it's a brand? Ah, it's a brand. The craziest flavor I had from an ice cream is from Salt and Straw. the melon and prosciutto flavor. Oh. So they just be putting meat in ice cream now. So we just took that meat straight from the freezer and threw it in your goddamn your fucking melon ice cream. Oh. I hate everything in the world. Meat smoothie is the future. Melon and prosciutto is a common combo. Eggmally shenanigan, I need you to cease. I need you to cease. There's no way. There's no way that's real. Oh my god. Melon and prosciutto. Where do we draw the line? Between each other. Keep your melon and prosciutto away from me! I draw the line between me and you. Don't come close to me. That sounds kind of good. All right, let's find out who's the truthers in here. We're doing a vote. Everyone, use your democratic right to vote right now. Actually, I take it back. Horrible use of free will. Some people are just born with it, and some people are Maybelline. Some people choose to enjoy prosciutto and melon. We have rights, finally. Well, it sure as hell wasn't left! Sorry, that's a bad joke. That's a Drake and Josh era joke. Pineapple and prosciutto is really good. I can see that more than melon, and I'm not gonna get mad at that. I'm choosing to not get mad. This is a concerted effort. I'm glad this is anonymous. I don't want to be attacked. You out yourself in public every day, ghosting! Publicly! Your anonymity! All of these weird ones, I just assume it's you anyway! It doesn't matter! Okay, sorry. There's another one here that says... Trying to get out of a parking spot and having a guy basically blocking me in because he wanted the spot and there was another car coming. Yep, that, parking lot shenanigans always piss me the fuck off. I really hate parking lots so much. You didn't say anything? All wrong account. Feta cheese and grapes is a fire combo, though. No, Peterness, you're actually cooking. That actually is a good combo. That is a charcuterie board. That is a charcuterie board. And you need some crackers to go along with it with some other salty cheeses. Some wine. It's basically wine and cheese. Honestly, Peter, if that's as wild as you go, I'm so happy to see that there are normal people in my chat with normal taste buds. Thank you so much for making a statement on your normalcy. It is a genuine blessing to have. Every day at work, I pull in crooked and walk away. I thought you had standards. I thought you had a good soul. Turns out I was wrong. Park your car right. You're triggering people like me that want to see a straight car in a straight parking space. I was trying to search for some Dr. Stone Greeno as a girl, and you came up. Just thought I'd share. Oh, sorry. I guess it's time for me to show you guys my true form. I'm actually... still a man. Sorry. Eggs and strawberry are fire, though. Honestly, I don't blame... That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Eggs and strawberry are fine. It's kind of like a breakfast, you know? Breakfast stuff. Oh my god, my princess. Wrong! Your princess still has everything in down there. Looking sharp. That's my jagged edges. You can see them if I zoom in. We never see you without the 2.0 coat and it's unfair. I like my 2.0 coat. It's so good. It's so good. It's auraful. Can we touch the jagged edges? Not without getting a paper cut. I'm slicing dicing. Next up, I really like this list of things that piss them off because these are all so good, and we've been stuck on this for like half an hour now. We've been stuck on this submission right here alone for like half an hour. Taking away our cutieful rights? No, I would never do that. Alright, I did my Genshin... I used my Genshin stamina. I'll do the rest of whatever I need to do later. This battle pass takes so long to finish! We love to Yap? I thought you said we love you too, Cap, and I really just read what I wanted to see, I suppose. My bad. Where are the questions, or is it just for you to see? Yeah, it's on my own, it's on my other monitor. The only time I've shown everybody is when I, like, copy-paste into chat. This next one says, having a child at the next table at a fast food chain starts screaming because I didn't want to give him my fries. And the parents doing nothing but staring at their phones. Okay, whoever submitted this, I don't need you to out yourself, but I'm very impressed with how well you understood the mission. You really understood the mission with this one. I'm feeling violent right now. You don't know it? I'm feeling very violent right now. Does he actually have 6 monitors? I have 3, which is half of 6. So it's a multiple of 6. But yeah, I'm feeling very, very aggressive at the moment. Like the next one says, a dude on the bus trying to tape my shopping bags from the seat next to me to sit down. The bus was almost empty. It was 10 people total on. I'm gonna get very physical very soon. I'm gonna get physical with the air, dude. God damn! The bus was nearly empty and they were choosing to move your bag to sit next to you. What a psychopath! You'd give that man a free prostate exam. On God? Yo, true? Yo, true? He would spit in his eye. I don't know why they would do that. I don't know why they would do that. Every logic in my brain fails to comprehend how that person works. How do they live? How do they live? How do they go home? How do they know how to get home? Because somebody like this that doesn't understand, like... Sorry, my brain is... It's going in circles right now. Yeah, if you submitted this, you can consider yourself a winner. You don't need to out yourself. You don't need to say who did it, or you don't need to show yourself in chat. But I want you to know, you are a winner. This is a winning submission because I want to break all 3 of my monitors, so I never have to see this ever again. Never have to think about it again. Start carrying salt water or lemon juice if pepper spray isn't legal. Oops! Achoo! Just sneeze in their eyes. And then, like, throw pepper in their eyes. Pocket sand! But instead of pocket sand, it's that pepper that you get at, like, the Italian pizzerias. The ones they keep on the table. That fucking spicy shit. Just throw it in their eyes. Is this the same as someone using the urinal next to you, even though there are empty ones? No, I welcome it. I like to flex. I like to flex when somebody stands next to me at a urinal. I'll start peeing in theirs too. I'll stand next to them and start peeing in their urinal to cross the streams. Show of dominance. If they try to challenge me by pissing back in mine, then I just pee longer. We call that red pepper. Yeah, you would call it red pepper. That's a bonding moment between men. Yeah, it's like those moments in anime when the two rivals are like battling head to head, and then eventually they go into the sauna to see how long they can stay in. It's like that. Is pissing on their shoe territorial? That's like an NG. You don't want to piss on someone's shoe. That's gross. But you do want to show dominance. You maintain eye contact as well. Do you both share urinal cake? Only if we're really hungry. Danganronpa reference? Actually, yes. Yes, it actually was a Danganronpa reference. Good call there. Man, I'm glad I don't have to pee standing up. You could. You don't have to. Nobody has to. Nobody has to pee standing up. That's a choice. Literally a choice. Instead of lime water, I have a small deodorant can and a lighter. Somehow that might be less legal than the pepper spray, but you do you, ghosting. I don't know where you live. That's gross, but crossing streams is fine. Yeah, of course. That's why our first song was named Crossing Fates. There's no time to be. Anyway, we're only halfway. No, we're over halfway done with this prompt. Went into a store to buy something formal for an event at the shop. Oh no, sorry. Let me start again. Went into a store to buy something formal for an event, and the shop assistant ignoring my explicit request for a jumpsuit and showing me only dresses. I unfortunately am not able to relate that hard, which makes me sad, but I can understand the position that you're coming from. I guess I do get mad when people just ignore the instructions completely. So yeah. That's perfect. And the last one. Went into a shoes shop, and the assistant showing me only sandals and low-heeled old lady shoes, ignoring everything I had said. So sort of like a double up into that. Going into like a clothing store, a clothier's place, and just completely being disregarded over everything. Whoever this is, you need to start throwing hands at some point. It gets to a point, right? It gets to a point. Being a woman is so lame because you go looking for a pantsuit and they'll take you to the dress section like, you look pretty in this. Girl, shut the fuck up! People are not allowed to have a fucking... What's the phrase I'm trying to think of? They're not allowed to have autonomy anymore, huh? They're just like, oh, you look good in this. You should get this one. Fuck off, doc. Okay, so anyway, we're moving on to the next person. This one says, very simply, if you were a Naruto character, you'd be Danzo. I don't see it. Did they call you Unk? They might have just... Yeah, they might have called me Unk in, like, code. Striking resemblance, really. You're gonna have a striking resemblance to a fucking... Eats the shit out of you. I refuse this rage bait. Thank you. One of us has to. No, that's not Unk. It's pretty Unk looking. Wait, did I get double pig Latined on? Did I get fucking double pig Latin on? Or did I somehow skip ahead? What the fuck? How did the pig Latin show up again? Aye, usje, antwe, oye, ote, okne, iye, inkte, orye, erve, esialspe, anye, aye, opte, ierte, obervde, alente, evenye, ifye, uye, everne, am stray. I do stream, by the way. Hunk is a fun term. That man is not fun. That man is not fun. You guys want to look at more trucks running into the 11-8? I got you. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not the whole thing. Oh my god! Wait, this is crazy. You see this shit? This shit crazy. They fucking barreled into it. God damn. They didn't give a fuck. Oh my god, that whole truck is gone. Unintentionally edging. Yeah, my bad for all the gooners out there that were edging to 11-8 truck porn. That bridge is unstoppable. I'm sure that thing's got a crazy history, I bet. I hope everyone was all right. I'm sure they were fine. It's the back of the truck. They mostly probably suffered like whiplash. They went so fast, I think they hate their boss. Yeah, fuck this truck! Ah! Gets a low taper fade. Anyway, yeah, we got pig Latin again somehow. I don't know how that happened. Housing crisis alert. Once I had an unfunded, which means uninsured, unemployed patient who was hospitalized so long she was evicted from her apartment in the meantime, and I delayed her discharge long past her being medically stable, but not healthy, because there was no safe place for her. Until one day, I was off and a hospital admin discharged her in her wheelchair to a hotel room via medical van transport. I called out for a week after that, and that admin gave me quote-unquote free PTO for my mental health, which seemed like a giant admission of wrongdoing. That admin was later fired, just not soon enough. Discharged her in her wheelchair to a hotel room. I'm sorry, this is too deep. No, it's not. It's just like there's so many layers of evil. There's so many layers of evil wrapped up in this little low cortisol burrito. You know what I mean? That one's Barry, huh? No, it's not said who it was. It's not stated. We have plenty of pipsqueaks who actually work in the medical field, if you guys didn't know. Low cilantro burrito. Oh, thank God. I hate cilantro. All right, well, that's, if you guys weren't already boiling, consider your lobster red. Sorry, I'm like proofreading this next one, and it's almost sad. Wait, what the fuck? I got edged! Okay. This is a long one. This next one's a long one. I told my mom she should watch one Gale Galleon stream with me, just to see why I find him so funny. She agreed in a "I'll humor you" tone. We sit down, and I pull up the Voices of the Void stream. Within minutes, Gale is already making some random noises and fully showing his own kind of humor. I'm explaining some context at sometimes while laughing, because he always knows how to go from 0 to 100 in seconds. My mom starts asking, does he always do this? Or, is this a normal occurrence? And other things like that. I explain that you get used to it. Then the most amazing thing happens. She laughs. Like, laugh out loud, almost in full tears laugh. And I'm sitting beside her thinking, wait, is it actually working? Did I just convert her? The stream ends, and I ask her, how was it? Did you enjoy? I wanted to know after her first taste of the Gale Galleon experience. I'm at the edge of my seat. Then she thinks to herself for a moment, then turns to me and says, Gale is just... And then it fucking cuts off there! We'll never know the deciding factor, bro. Man, who wrote this? Fuck you! Fuck you, dude. I swear to God. I can only take so many heart-wrenching, ego-shattering moments today. Ah! Next one says, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled res leather for Sally to sell seashells by the seashore while wearing yellow leather after Mommy May mash May M&Ms? By the way, I gotta say, the melon prosciutto war is going on right now, and it's almost 50-50, and I'm kind of scared. Very scared of that. How much wood could woodchuck chuck if Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled res leather for Sally to sell seashells by the seashore while wearing yellow leather after Mummy made May mash May's M&Ms? Fuck. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if Peter Piper picked a pickled... How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled res leather for Sally to sell seashells by the seashore while wearing yellow leather after Mummy made May mash May's M&Ms? Close enough. What is this poll? Google melon and prosciutto. Or don't, if you want to live a normal life. I voted for melon prosciutto just to make you mad. You know what? Yeah, that does, that is the assignment today, isn't it? 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 Twit! Mashing Mommy Sally's seashells with pickled pepper. Gross! Apple, broccoli, carrot, dragon fruit, eggplant, fig, grapes, honeydew, iceberg, lettuce, jackfruit, kale, lemon, mango, nectarine, orange, pineapple, quincy, radish, spinach, tomato, ugly fruit, vigna radiata, watermelon, jingua, yam, zucchini. That was your vegetable fruit ABCs. That was your vegetable fruit ABCs. I did not know there was something called the ugly fruit. Is it just gonna pull up a picture of me? The Jamaican Tangelo. That's real. And we're gonna learn today. Wow, it's a big ass picture. Just kidding. I just forgot to cut it properly. Ugly fruit. It literally looks just like me. There was once a fruit so ugly, people died.
That wasn't very fun at all.
Interesting color. You can say it. It's ugly. And apparently, I wasn't brain rotted enough back in the day. So apparently it was also featured in the Annoying Orange. Because this is an image from the Annoying Orange wiki. It looks sour slash bitter. It's probably like slightly sour. It's a citrus. Maybe it's sweet. I don't know. Sure is ugly though. Cool beans. Not a bean. Tangelo. Next one says, vegetables are one of the best foods in the world. Not only do they taste good, they also let me live a bit longer than I want. That's not funny. It's literally not funny. Sorry. That was not funny at all. That's not funny at all. Next one says, I fell for an internet scam and lost 1,000 euros. Someone contacted me on Twitter claiming a similar account of mine had been used for phishing and that I had been reported. Oh yeah, that scam had been going around for a bit, huh? Your kindred spirit wrote this? On God they did, by the way. Not only do they taste good, they also let me live a bit longer than I want to. No, I feel you. No, I feel you, kindred spirit. I get you. I understand. I understand. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I get you. Oh my God. That was fucking funny as shit. It's not funny. It's literally not funny. Guys, it's satire. It's satire, guys. Oh my God, the sun's out. Open my window. The sun will come out today. I can see all of your beautiful golden rays. Just kidding, I can't see shit. I lied. Fresh air and hopefully no more ticks. I'm not opening my fucking window. Bug's gonna come in here and eat me. Little by little. How long would it take for a moth to suck out all of my blood, do you think? One moth. My blood would probably go bad before it could finish me, huh? Anyway, sorry. I was talking about this internet scam one. They fell for an internet scam and lost 1,000 euros, which is terrible. Someone contacted me on Twitter claiming a similar account of mine had been used for phishing and that I've been reported. They referred me to a supposed support employee who seemed friendly and convincing. The screenshots looked real and I didn't question them. I was told my account was under review and that I had to cooperate to avoid suspicion. The conversation moved to Discord, where I was put under heavy pressure and told a fraud investigation was underway. I was threatened with losing my account and even involvement from authorities if I didn't transfer 500 euros twice. I was constantly assured I would get the money back with very realistic looking screenshots. I was scared and overwhelmed and ended up paying. Looking back, I deeply regret it and I feel so dumb. I didn't get the money back from my bank even with a police report and evidence. I authorized the payment, but it wasn't in a clear state of mind at all. So, trying to think, what's his name again? Kit Boga. I recommend everybody at least watch one video from Kit Boga on YouTube. Kit Boga is a YouTuber who actually he's a streamer as well. He actually streams these encounters he has with scammers. But yeah, Kit Boga is basically a dude who intentionally misleads scammers. And it shows to what lengths they're willing to go, and it also shows a lot of their typical methods of like trying to fraud people. You were there live years ago for the Angriest Scammer Saga Golden Moment. You were there live? Oh my God, I'm jealous. I remember when I had a really shitty job where I had nothing better to do except for like, well, obviously I was like doing like basically really busy work. I would keep podcasts and YouTube videos on in my ears with my my headphones. And I was listening to that as it was going on. And My ears are getting destroyed by this scammer screaming at him. It was insane. I can only handle so many of those videos at once, though. I get too cringed out after, like, seeing the scammers, like, start yelling and screaming, like, you need to give me the code! And I'm like, oh my god. Aren't you supposed to be, like, role-playing a representative or something like that? Yeah. Is it the do not redeem stream? Oh, that's like a lot of them though, right? Do not redeem the code.
But it says here but I put the code in here though, right?
A random DMing you and moving the conversation to Discord is a common pattern by scammers, so watch out. Yeah, so I'm not gonna go through all the different like strategies you can do to avoid scammers or what you can tell if something is too shady, but like what they said, what Ivan said, if a scammer will always try to get you from the platform that you're actually on to a third party, to somewhere else, because that way it can't be like monitored or interfered and they have complete control over the situation. So big red flags, asking to send money for investigations. Big red flag is if they're trying to pressure you, if what they're saying is you need to do something by like a specific time frame, or else. That's another red flag. Another red flag is obviously like trying to get you to send them money through like different apps. Gift cards, of course, are I think a lot less common nowadays, but it can still happen. Like trying to get a gift card. There's a lot of different things. I'm very sorry this happened to you. I'm very, very sorry this happened to you. There's nothing good ever happens, ever comes of this. The only thing we really learned from this is that, you have to be more wary of people online, which is such a sad thing. Like, I know, normally, like, when you have a bad experience, it's like a learning experience, right? And it is a learning experience, but it's just so sad. It's so sad that our learning experience has to be that we can no longer trust other people. I mean, you can trust other people, but you have to be so wary and so cognizant of everything going along, going around. It's sad. It's very, very sad. Pressure is a big one because actual customer service is slow and they don't care that much to rush it. Yeah, exactly. Customer service don't give a fuck about you. No, that's not true. I know there are some people that work in customer service that actually give a shit about what they do. But yeah, it does take a while for customer service to process stuff. If anyone says you've done something wrong, if you actually did something wrong like fraud, they would not be messaging on Twitter.
This could have been an email.
DM at Gale Galleon, put the Ori song in the bag or we'll fine you $500 per day. I'm so sorry. Here, have it. It's nothing. I am happy though. Despite everything, how fast word gets around when new scams emerge. Like one that I've been seeing that's very common. Oh my god, there's a beautiful blue bird outside. I'm gonna take a picture of it. It's like a blue jay. It looked at me. Oh my god, it looked at me. That's awesome. Cute how fast he got distracted by the bird. It like swooped in on a branch like near my window. I wish I could show you guys the picture, but there's no way I could send this. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's like it's a very tan underbelly. There's a bit of a blue gradient. Like a slight oh my god, there's fucking two of them next to each other. They're gonna fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're not fucking. Damn it. There was two of them though. Sorry. Either way, yeah, it's really cool. There's like the Discord scam that was going around where they were like, hey, I want you to play this game. Could you download this and tell me what you think? Like asking for feedback. playing into like your sympathy. Not your sympathy, but rather like your goodwill. Articuno? Good Pokemon reference! No. It's Chatot. Either way, I'm sorry that happened to you, but hopefully things will oh shit. Hopefully things get better for you for now. 1,000 euros is a lot of money. I feel very bad for that. You got stuck in a lift once and that emergency calling button put you with waiting music? I know no one is rushing to assist me with that eagerly. Sorry, that's a scary situation to be in. Being in an emergency and getting put on hold? Oh my god, I would piss myself. Yeah. Just remember that no one's gonna pressure you to do something within like a specific time frame. Like if it feels like too short of a time frame, then it usually is too short of a time frame. Sorry, I'm logging onto a game right now because I gotta try to do something before reset. Next up. You could have saved those 7 cookies. And here's why. Sweep your floor. Mop around your trash can. All things you're supposed to do anyways. You gotta be able to lick the floor and taste the pH juices more than spilled rotten sauces. Genuinely could have followed the 5-second rule if you're pro gaming, but... if you're pro gaming, Butterfingers. Wait. Genuinely could have followed the 5-second rule if you're pro gaming, Butterfingers. We're also good at massaging the floor. That's not a full sentence. Whatever you just wrote there is not a full sentence. Time to start getting on your knees and cleaning those bite-sized dirt clumps and egg white droplets when they happen. Those cookies could have had a second chance at life. Pleading emoji. This is a reference to when I dropped 7 cookies and I had to throw them away and it was devastating and I cried. The what juices? The juices. I don't know why there's pH juices. I guess like garbage juice. Thanks for making me think about trash and licking the floor. I appreciate you. Up next, hello, Captain. This is a story from work. I am what you call a lollipop lady / man / etc. or crossing patrol for schools. I work for a primary school. These kids are small, under the age of like 10. My job requires me to hold out for cars to see a big bright old stop sign every single day. Parents or kids waiting. There's some hotshot with a big old expensive car or some kind of grocery delivery van that does not stop. They either zoom past, going above the speed limit, again in front of a primary school, mind you. Slow down, but don't stop, which is literally not the point of me being there, or they won't stop. Wait 2 seconds and go again. I feel like it was hard to read all that without any punctuation, but I get the frustration. These fucking cars will not stop where there are kids trying to cross. This makes... Oh, this is your story? I'm so sorry. That's fucking annoying. Anyway, this now happens so often. The parents get mad with you, and they rant about your repeat offenders, is what you call them. Rainy days make it way worse. Even if they have more than enough stopping time, they just don't stop. I am normally very low cortisol, but not during work. I would punch out somebody's lights. That is so fucking frustrating. Molotovs should be legalized. Ghosting for the first time in ever. We are seeing eye to eye. I did not think it was possible. You've done it. You've actually managed to tilt the scales in your favor. Congratulations. You earned some goodwill in my books. Oh. Yeah, no, I feel that. Why are the parents getting mad at you? I know, right? Why are they getting mad at Lunar? Genuinely, focus your attention to the right spots. Oh my god. This is what every driver that speeds in a school zone looks like, by the way. If you guys didn't know that, this is what all of them look like. Lunar, you gotta start like hypnotizing the parents. Be like, this was not my fault. This was not my fault. Just hold like a watch in front of them. This was never my fault. You gotta take it up with the state and try to get new rules and more police enforcement near schools. Do your part. Start brainwashing them. I misunderstood? They rant with you. Oh, sorry. I was, sorry. They're ranting with you. Oh, my bad. I get you. Sorry for the miscommunication. Sorry for the misunderstanding. That must have been cortisol inducing as well. Me getting the fucking prompt wrong. My bad, gang. My fault, gang. Had a dad flip off a car. It was so good. I was gonna say, like, why would they be getting mad at you? You can only do so much. You're only one being. Anyway, yeah, I think some people should not be able to drive. And I think to do so, we should chop off their ankles. All in favor? Aye. Up next, the next prompt says, oh my god, did you hear about that thing? Oh, never mind. Low tier rage bait. You can't pique my interest. I'm interested in nothing. I have nothing going on up here. Points at my skull. Up next. Okay, so I work as a stalker overnight, and a stalker, S-T-O-C-K-E-R, like stalking produce. I work as a stalker overnight, and most of the time I gotta work multiple pallets, stacked with boxes most of the time, and most of the time I can't move the pallets, so I have to either put the boxes on a cart or walk them to where I need to put them up. I've done the same kind of work before. I totally get what you mean. Even if I've done it literally same time. We might even be working the exact same job. We might have even worked the same job. Even if it's clearly a lot, the computer would say it's like it would take like 2 hours or an hour to finish. Even though we all know the computer can be wrong. One manager will try to force me to finish in the time he wants just to work only you harder and lets everyone else do whatever. So basically your manager is overworking you because you're a good worker. And then trying to say that you can be doing it faster because the computer says so. Dude. Managers can be so out of touch. I'm not even joking. I'm mad. I am mad. I'm not gonna raise my cortisol levels, but I am mad. I remember I had a change in management before. And the manager before was so chill, but she was so mistreated. Like, she was definitely, like, for the workers. She was strict, but she was for the workers, and she had, like, sympathy and understanding of, like, what was capable to be done in, like, a night's work. And then new managers came through because she was getting mistreated. And all of a sudden, everything needed to work and function like clockwork all the time. There was no room for, like... There was no room for error. There was no room for anything except for... Just straight, just work. The entire time. Fucking retail, dude. Use a pallet jack? First off, my name's Gale, not Jack. Second of all, that's obviously what we did. So I work as a night stalker. Yes, Lucy's moonlight job. Let the moonlight work you. I swear they forget they used to be in the same position. Some of them were probably from, like... Some managers come from, like, different stores from, like, different parts of the country. And their stores probably operated so much different. So, understandable, but also, fuck you. We have 2 more prompts, by the way. Ah! What the fuck? Marshmallow, what the fuck? Fuck off. 2 more prompts. This is like a Marvel Rivals prompt. I play support. Black Panther, Spider-Man, Black Cat. Worst 20-minute match. I unfortunately cannot relate too hard with Black Cat, but I understand the Black Panther, Spider-Man bullshit, dude. I understand that. Oh my god. Literally, they just fucking eat you up in 2 seconds because they do a bajillion damage. Dude, don't even get me started on Iron Fist. Don't even get me started on Iron Fist. Upper management has no experience being on the floor most of the time. They're so out of touch. Yeah. Yeah. And our final prompt of the day from 4 hours ago. I woke up this morning to go take a shower and walked right into a puddle of pee. That's your problem, not mine, bro. That's your problem, not mine. No cortisol here. Oh my god. But there were some crazy ones today. Oh my gosh. Like, human or pet? That's a great question. That's a good question. Wait, was it human or animal pee? Did you leave that for yourself last night? Oh, I hope that was I hope that wasn't like a gift from someone else. Pet plus I'm in terror. Can you say another story? You may rant if you'd like. You may rant if you'd like to. But I need to start thanking people from yesterday really quick. I missed the suppos after the Pokemon stream, so really quick. I have a story I did with chicken nuggets. Hold on, let me think really quick, and we could do a post cortisol stream rants in chat if you guys would like to. So give me 1 second. Actually, let me go use the bathroom really quick. I've been holding for a bit. I do not want to leave a puddle at my desk, so give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. cracking a cold one. Yeah, I'm cracking a cold one. I'm cracking. Wait, that wasn't the notification. Wait a minute. It'd be a funny, like, raid notification. Like, we're, like, cannonballing in. Guys, I was, Barry, thank you. Enjoy your... I can't believe I got such a clean fa from that. My voice is so raspy all the time, so... I was, right before I went to go to the bathroom, guys, I was pulling in a gacha game. Not Honkai, sadly. But I did a single pull on a 2% chance of getting, like, an SSR. And I actually got one. It was crazy. I got faked out, too. It was a fake out. Starting from yesterday, Barry, thank you for the super sticker, tossing your stone into the lake to see if we implemented the sound yet. I meant to add this yesterday, but it was a .wav file, so it wasn't working. Grand Blue, not Grand Blue. Bleach Soul Resonance? No, I don't play Bleach. It's Nikkei. It's Nikkei. I only have 2 gacha games that I'm really playing right now, and that's Nikkei and Honkai. But Barry, thank you for the super chat yesterday. Let's go, Lewd Tag! You're still #1. It's a new round. Last week doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Ain't that the fucking twoof? Although our luck yesterday was impeccable. Honestly, probably for the best we didn't set off alerts during your collab nonstop. No, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Go for it. Stim the fuck out, dude. Stim the flip out. Is there a way I could do, like, a random alert? I want to see if it'll do, like, a random alert. You know what I mean? Super stickers. No, it doesn't allow me to add multiple, I don't think. Or does it? Can I, like, click multiple? No, it only lets me select one. That's bullshit. I would love to have it be, like, a random sound effect each time. Happy birthday. Thank you. It's my birthday today. Yay. I love it. I love when my birthday is every day. Infinite money glitch? No, it's not infinite. It's not infinite. It's not infinite until I start tapping into all the billionaires' bank accounts. Literally, they have no... Okay, hold up. We got really dangerously close just now. We got really dangerously close to some fucking insano talk mode. Where's my picture? My screenshot. Anthea, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you. Once again, I'm so sorry I forgot to do this yesterday. That was such a fucking it's like a noob move. Fucking big epic fail from my part. Jean, welcome back for 17 months. Huzzah, good day, Sir Gale Galleon. This humble soul celebrateth the 17th month in thy most noble membership. Rejoice. Seeing Jean type raises my cortisol. Why is that? Why does seeing Jean type raise my cortisol? Is that normal? Does anybody else feel like that towards them? I think it's because they're a big simp is what it is. Barry, thank you very much for the super chat. Please add Switch P to the name queue in honor of her dropping the P and rejoining society. So that's where the P in the bathroom came from. That's where it came from. From Switch P. They dropped the P. Is it because they like Fastian? It's not because they like Fastian. Who doesn't like Fastian? Fastian's like the most handsome elf of all time. Not like that other guy. And Barry, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you. But that's not all. I had to take 2 screenshots. Honey, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. And also, welcome back for 9 months. Mina daisuki ganbare. Arigato, honey. Thank you. Sal, thank you so much for the super chat. Can you add Eggmally to the name queue? It is now on the name queue where I crushed a tick's brains today. Willow, also thank you so much for the super chat. Mayhaps I add Willow to the name queue, please. Indeed, indeed. If you guys didn't know, if you guys are not watching our Pokemon Soul Link series, me, Lucy, and Roscoe and Cass are doing a 2v2 to try to beat the game without losing a lot of Pokemon. And if you guys want to, if you send an orange Supa, you can have your name put in a queue to be named after one of the Pokemon, so you can be a part of our team. It's pretty flipping cool. So no head. I didn't say that. And Kay, so much. Thank you so much for the gifted member pip. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. And now for today. Oh my god. Barry, you sent 4 back-to-back stickers. Just so you know. Your lucky Sal sent one after you. Because you would have had 5 back-to-back stickers. I'm excited to see if I get a Pokemon and which one it'll be. You're most certainly going to get a Pokemon. Like, we have a lot of Pokemon still left to catch. We had fun? I guess so, huh? We like to have fun in here. If I had a Pokemon named after me, I feel like it would be downed immediately. It's not like I would make it go down. Not intentionally, at least. Clearly, considering my Ninetales fucking went down on its own. Yes! Yes! Pulse. Alerts are too good. What can we do? I'll have to think of some other ones. I'll have to think of some other alerts for, like, different, amounts. Like, if we do see an Akachaka, then I'll have to... I'll let you guys know if I do change it, but... I need to think of, like, fun ones. Since we're doing this now. You added Ninetales to your champions team in your honor. Is it the Alolan one? Because the Alolan one is a fairy type. If you didn't know, it's Ice and Fairy. And it would match perfectly into your team. Please prepare one for horror streams. Oh god, I can't even think of what I would do. I can't think right now. Sorry. Barry, thank you for the gifted member pip. Thank you. Comey, thank you also for the gifted member pip. Thank you. Irie, thank you very much for the gifted member pip. Thank you. Correct, thank you very much for the 5 gifted member pips. Thank you. Barry, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. Barry, thank you for another super sticker. Thank you. Irie, thank you for a super sticker. Thank you. Barry, thank you for a super sticker. Thank you. Suzuchi, thank you very much for a super sticker banana peel. Thank you. And Thea, thank you very much for the gifted member pip. Thank you. Lunar Moon, welcome back for our third... Wait. Barry, thank you for 5 gifted member pips. Thank you. Lunar Moon, welcome back for 13 months. I'm late, but I'm here. Time after the... Gale time after the first... I'm sorry, did I have a stroke? I'm late, but here. Gale time after the first alone day at the gym. Oh, I see. First alone day at the gym. Your prompt, I had 3 different women ask me when I was due. I was a barista. Are you pregnant? You had 3 different women ask when you were due? That's so rude of them. Yes? Oh my god, congratulations. I didn't know if that was like a mistype or something, if I wasn't reading. You weren't even that bad. There's a lot of lore going on right here. Sammy Tsang, welcome back for 2 months. Congratulations on your sack. Hope you stay happy every day. Thank you. I'm super happy today. Thank you. Tuna, welcome back for a whole year. Welcome back for 12 months. Hi, Gale. 1 whole year of member pippery. I've been lurking a lot lately, and your streams always cheer me up when I'm sad. I can't believe 1 year. Well, thank you so much for sticking around for 1 year. Thank you. You hated that job so much. Once again, retail employees should be legally required to carry, things to assault people who slight them. I think every retail employee should be equipped with something that could pose non-lethal bodily harm on the people that piss them off. Is that too much? Is that too much? That was hospitality, which is just as bad. I guess I consider like baristas slash servers to be like retail in its own right too. It all falls like under the same umbrella for me. Barry, thank you again for another 5 gifted member pips. Thank you. It looks like YouTube is buffering again. It says. Barry, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. Salt and lemon spray. In every single person's pocket, there should at least be 1 lemon. 1 whole lemon. You could squirt at somebody. Ghosting, thank you for the super chat. I heard you wear shoes during stream. This true? Punches you in the fucking skull. I hope you have a concussion. Goodbye. Willow, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. Barry, thank you again for another 5 gifted member pips. Thank you so much. Thank you. Tristan, thank you for the super chat. People who leave fresh items in the freezer section. I was really stuck on this one. I'm like trying to think. Fresh items in the freezer section. What could I possibly think of? Don't dent ghosting's skull, but then they could carry water in it. It'd be so cool. Barry, thank you for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. Sal, thank you so much for the 5. I can't do this. This will be the only day that I actually do this. Barry, thank you for the 5. Hey, thank you for the super chat. Best thing you've ever done. Thank you so much. Komi, Willow, Haru, Suzu, Serena. Thank you very much for the 5. Thanks for the 5s, guys. I'm still embarrassed about my minor spelling mistake. Dude, anyone having cocked potatoes tonight? Well, having cocked potatoes. All right, so I think there were a couple of other stories people wanted to say in chat. So I'm all ears if you guys have those ready on speed dial. I don't think I caught them if you guys posted them. Oh, here it is. Had a lady try to run me over. She had a go at me. Yo, Australian moment. Had a go at me. Having a go at me, are ya? Had a go at me for making her stop. She was in a 4x4, or the 4x4 is like a truck, like a 4x4 bed, and wore sunglasses. She must have been like 60 plus. Then, while still in her way, started to drive again. You are legally allowed to pull her out of the driver's seat, and you get to own her car at that point. She is clearly not capable of driving. That's a British thing? Australians are just British in a different flavor. Sorry, that's fucked up. You did not get her license plate? That's actually so... No, you know, don't worry about that, because somebody out there has probably also dealt with them, and they probably already got their license plate and they called the cops on them. There's karma. Karma is real. We can see it on my stream like every single day. So don't worry. They got theirs. I'm sure of it. Steal a spark plug? That would just like stop their engine from like turning on, right? Like their what's the spark plug do? I'm trying to think of what it would do. I'm only assuming because I don't know cars. If you stole a spark plug, you would not be able to send electricity out through the rest of your car, probably. So they couldn't turn their lights on, their engine. No, their engine would still work probably, but they wouldn't get electricity. Australians at least have flavor? Wait, are we actually slandering the British right now? Wait, really? Are we slandering the British? Is it time? Sorry. I hate that because I'm Australian, but I've had multiple mistake me for being British. How dare they? I've actually been really thinking about it. I think I told you guys already on stream, but I really love the like Australian sayings. Not like phrases, but just like how they word things. Is it slandering if it's true? I would say yes, But that doesn't mean you shouldn't say it. Even if it is slander, you should definitely say it. No working engine means no driving. Oh, it would stop the engine. Oh. Are you into cars? I've always wanted to, like, learn more about the, like, under the hood of a car. But I really don't know where to start. All I can do is, like, point at a couple of parts in it and be like, I feel like that's, like, the battery. That's your engine. That's your water coolant. And that's your alternator. And that's about it. That's all I get. How many pieces are inside of a car? I have no idea. The little mechanical insides are so cool. Senpai, you're staring at my insides. Stop. I'm so embarrassed. That's what the car would say when you look at it. So I take my leave is what I'm hearing. Y'all hate the British. No, we don't hate the British. How many pieces are inside of a car? It's like a Lego set. It is like a Lego set. It's just a giant Lego set. Is this Cars hentai? I fucking wish it was. Yep, Mater here. We're going to show you guys what I do with his teeth. Yeah, put it right between the two. If you have space, you could get a project car to learn with. First off, I like the idea. I think it would be fun. I do have a car. I do not have the space, nor do I have the money. I have the space. Definitely don't have the money, and I definitely don't have the drive to ironic, you know, no pun intended. I don't have the drive to dig into a car. I'd rather start digging in my butt twin. Yeah, start digging in my butt twin. You need a land boat. Sorry, I was translating for everybody who's not a pirate in chat. Not into cars, but I took one auto tech class in school for credits. God, that would have been so nice if my school had that. Actually would have been useful. Dude, I think auto shop, like shop mechanic type shit got taken out of schools, but I feel like it's such an important thing to learn considering like America runs on automobiles. Anyway, that's my 2 cents, but who gives a shit anymore? But that detective man from Cars was hot. Lunar Moon, I'm pulling up the detective car from Cars. I'm not going to say anything. As Barry says, we don't kink shame. We just don't kink share. Those air vents looking like Gale's mustache? The fuck you mean? Now what the hell you mean by that? I don't look anything like this son of a bitch. He looks like he's French. I'm clearly Austrian, okay? Austrian. That car, your kink? Excuse me? Why did I gotta take this off before people start clipping this out of context. That is not my man's. That is not my man's. Rage bait success, you can go back to your pizza. Yeah, enjoy folding your pizza. Enjoy folding your pizza and eating straight up raw tomatoes on top of it, you psychopath. Why is Cars in the corner? I have missed context, Lamau. Just don't worry about it, literally. Who's your man then? Well, obviously it's Mater. It's gotta be Mater, right? Mater's the guy he's the guy who brings the whole team back together. If not for Mater, Lightning McQueen wouldn't be half the man he were. Mater, yeah, Mater. Mater, I hardly even knew her. Mater's my guy too. You fucking get it. Gale also likes human Shrek. This is just you are just saying words. You are abusing your ability to speak in English for the attempt at my ego. And you're winning. Mater's just the GOAT. He's a car, actually. No human Shrek is Say's man? I believe it. I believe that slander. I believe that slander. Sure, why not? Why the fuck not? Detective Car is hot. That was not rage bait. I was being so for real. Hey, not kink shaming. I'm not kink shaming. I can't do it. I don't even know what the freakiest kink that I have even is. Honestly, the freakiest kink that I have, you could probably talk about it on like Sesame Street. It's that vanilla. Please tell me you've seen the Shrek idol that came with the DVD of the second movie. What does that mean? The Shrek idol? Like an idol that Indiana Jones would go and steal from a temple? Or like Shrek goes up there on stage with like a microphone and a dress? How do you mean? The American Idol spoof. I've not seen that. I'm so sorry. I've not seen that. I feel like I should have, though, because that was in the... I'm pretty sure I had the DVD for it. Well, I didn't have it, but, like, the DVD, you know, my family owned it, and I'm pretty sure we might have looked at the additional content on it. I don't remember it, though. I've never seen it. I guess the next Marshmallow streams is just Hear Me Outs. Yo, tier list? Tier listing my viewers is Hear Me Outs. Actually, insane content pull right there. But you would have to get like a... I guess I could make my homemade tier list. That would be really fun, actually. Personal attacks on everybody. Did you know the vanilla flavor comes from the shit of some animal? I forgot its name. I don't know if that's a real fact. I don't know if that's a real fact. People are saying that it comes from the vanilla bean plant and not a beaver's taint. So I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that one's real. I think that is a myth. No human Hear Me Outs would be more fair. No, if we're doing that kind of stream, no one is allowed to put a human. Only fictional characters. Fictional character Hear Me Outs. If you put a human, you're boring. You're boring as fuck. That's all I'm saying. Hear Me Outs are not human or humanoid. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Wait, no. Wait. Are centaurs humanoid? Asking for a friend. Yes, not really half. Half? Kinda. Does Koro Sensei count? Yeah, that counts. As, you could use that. Bro, are you telling me that Monster Musume is completely off the table? Fuck. They say Hear Me Out and it's Venom. Venom is basically like Hear Me Out vanilla tier, isn't it? The compound from Final Fantasy XIV Near Raids before it turns into a human shape. Now you're getting creative. Now you're thinking with portals. This is getting too restrictive. No, you can say Venom. Because technically Venom isn't a humanoid until he's like with Eddie, right? When the symbiote's with Eddie, then he becomes humanoid. The green M&M. That's crazy. That's crazy and simultaneously so vanilla, actually. I think it's pretty vanilla. I think it's a very vanilla take. I don't even know what a crazy hear me out would be. I think if we do the tier list, it's not going to be like A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier. It's going to be vanilla, not vanilla, or like down bad, or like freak tier. It's going to be 3 tiers. Who's adding Incineroar? Please nobody add Incineroar. I get enough of him. I get enough of him on the Pokemon ladder. I can't do anymore. I can't do no more, boss. I can't do no more. Make the tier list how much damage they would do to your body. Wait, that's a good idea. No, it's not. And for you, Lunar Moon, you should be worried. The gecko from Geico? That's a crazy ass hear me out. That is a crazy hear me out. And I don't even think that's the craziest thing. That's crazy, right? I don't think that's even a crazy hear me out. Okay, guys, we gotta pull it back. We'll double back to this. We'll double back to this idea in the future. Is Jack from Jack in the Box considered a human? I would say that Jack from Jack in the Box and Slenderman. I would say Slenderman is humanoid. That is vanilla takes. Those are vanilla takes. I'm sorry. You can say it. It's just vanilla. That's all. You don't have to be shamed, by the way. This tier list isn't about having to be the freakiest. It's just about your hear me outs. But we will be classifying them as freaky or vanilla, you know? The Jollibee? The Jollibee? Okay. Okay, you guys are getting down bad. The Lorax. Do not say that. What the fuck? Didn't you cosplay the Lorax? Or am I misremembering? I can see that happening. The Jollibee. Okay, guys, we gotta stop. We gotta stop here. Anyway. Happy low cortisol day. Looks like Shiki's gonna be streaming probably what sounds like a horror game in like 50 minutes. So guys, go get some fucking food in you. Go get some food in you and get ready for Shiki's stream later tonight. He's playing fucking what? Wait, what was it? The Oprah Din. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like it'd be a horror game. Will you let us know yours at the end? Yeah, of course. Surely. But you guys will probably call me vanilla as fuck. Are you allowed to cook? Dog, as long as you're not feeding me, you can do whatever you want. Oh, it's a baby, everybody! I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We're playing Tomodachi Life, and we're not going to be doing the Nuzlocke just yet. We're going to be making everybody asexual. Nobody can touch. But we will be getting started on that and building everybody up. So, Otsu Pippi, I'll catch you guys later! Bye-bye! What? What?